All right, everyone, we're back for next match of the evening. We're at May the Force Be With You versus Pharahdise Mei. So these are two teams coming at us from May the Force Be With Us. This is from Blizzard Entertainment. You might know them as the ones that have made Overwatch, this wonderfully fun game that we are playing. Pharahdise Mei are individuals coming to us from King Studios. So this is, just like we saw last game, going to be played on Watchpoint Gibraltar, offensive map or it's an asymmetric map where we have one team on the offense, one team on the defense. Offense is trying to push a cart through 4 points, get it to the shuttle, take off into space. So there's a lot of different strategies that we could be seeing from either side. Now you can see a lot more of the static defenses, like a Bastion, like a Torbjorn, or we'll see some more of a skirmish defense comps. And you can do a similar kind of thing from the offense. While we haven't seen it yet in this tournament, one of my favorite things to see and play is occasionally you'll get stuff like a Bastion or Torbjorn on the offense. Get one of those set up on the card, get behind a Reinhardt. It's absolutely hilarious as you have that just mowing people down. But we'll see what we get in this game, what strategies, because a lot of this is going to depend on the individual skills, the individual strategies, how well teams work together for playing the maps. So we are in the game as both teams are starting to figure out what kind of compositions they are going to be running tonight. So we have defending first is Pharahdise Mei, and then we have Sutayo as Mercy, Kurzweil and Bilbo Swaggets, both the Soldier 76, NMO is Lucio, B-Man rocking the Junkrat and Sir Chop on the Roadhog, and then on the offensive side, May the Force Be With You, Aiden as Mercy, Flay as that offensive Bastion, oh I love you, Southern playing the Tracer, Steve on Pharah, Dark Flyers as Reinhardt, and Brizzle rocking the Zarya. So we'll see if Flay does stick with that or if that's just a style pick. Hopefully he will. And it works. It can work really well. It can be really difficult because, Bastion in that sentry mode, well, he can move around. It's not very fast. Doesn't do a lot of damage. But the cart will move with you. He has a lot of stuff out. Oh, he is just styling out for now. Switching over to that Winston. Can't say I blame him. It's probably going to be a lot more effective than an offensive Bastion. But looks like the defense is opting again to play a little bit further back. Got Bilbo Swagger and the scout up front. Play, jumping around, saying, oh hey, they are all around the side. Now he's going to confirm all of that, so that means offense is able to just push that card up slowly. Play gets some harassment taken, manages to back out with just a sliver of health. But that's not a bad thing because Mercy able to get a lot of that charging happening once someone has taken damage. Play instead of getting Mercy charged up, just takes the health pack. On top with that, but Dark Flyers being a Reinhardt on the card. That is slowly pushing up Bilbo Swaggin, so coming in for some harassment on the side. Ends up shooting into the Zarya shield, just charging her up. But offense hasn't quite seen where that is yet. No, wait, Farah sees it on the side. Starts shooting it out, but that just means he's moved. Bilbo Swaggin starting to shoot out, takes out the Tracer. Their shops with a good hook onto the Zarya. But Zarya with that shield able to spend a lot of that damage, walk right back out. Barrier taken out. Zarya's shield isn't quite enough, and defense finally managed to make that hold. Pharahdise Mei there.
Let's move it, people.
Stopping the card after it quickly makes it through.
Let's get this thing moving!
Another hook coming in onto the Zarya, but quickly gets knocked back by the Junkrat. Not sure if we want her in or out. Got the soldiers sitting off to the side, playing the harassment game, making it difficult for the enemies to get in, but Tracer has gotten into the backline. At 21 health will be going for that full HP health pack right there. coming back in to go for some more harass. Let's see what she can get.
Got you in my
Finds some Mercy. She's going in towards her. But Mercy manages to jump to safety. Freezer giving herself away a little bit too early, but does manage to make it out to safety. A lot of the red team has been pushed back.
There's no glory in a stone's payload!
Double Soldier 76 ultimate, making it very difficult to push through at times. So we've got a regroup coming up from the tunnel. Bombs being lobbed in by the Junkrat, slowly wearing down that shield. 120 health at a time. Fire at will! Brass down before getting shoved out. Zarya, Reinhardt working really well together. Zarya finding a fair amount of damage from that shield. Steve, though, coming in big from the backside, but doesn't get the mercy. Aiden, or excuse me, Suteo bringing 3 people back up, then gets taken down, but that's enough for the hold to last for now. Or is it? Junkrat ultimate managing to push just a little bit more off the card. Reinhardt managed to change his shield's direction just in time, but then bringing it back with the slam into the Junkrat. But of course, whenever you kill the Junkrat, those bombs drop out, enough to take him with.
Let's get you healed up.
And after some massive skirmishing, this point is going to be hold. Play on the Reaper, trying to go in from the backside, goes for that. Nice health pack in the back yet again. Let's see a little bit more harassment play. But he is found out. Soldier sees where he is. Gets hooked in. Surge chops. Smacking him. Play trying to juke around, but getting caught out in the 2v1. Gets killed out in the 2v1. While he has managed to hold 2 in time. While all that's happening, the rest of the offense team is just walking up, so it's not even buying them extra manpower in the front of that fight. They are able to move up just in time. Kurzweil ultimate gets a couple down. There's now 3 down for the offensive, 4 down. And that's going to be another push. Safely stopped in its tracks by Pharahdise Mei.
The payload has come to a hold! Get it moving!
So it looks like we're going to have another regroup. So in order to break this, you know, I'd like to see a little bit more coordination. We've got the Zarya ultimate, we've got the Pharah ultimate charging up, as well as with Play, you know, get Play into position, get Southern, like, bring together, you know, your 2 flankers that you have at the same time to bear as when you're pushing up with that main force. You know, Reinhardt allows a lot of people to be pushing up, but it requires that Tracer and that Reaper are able to beat out the flankers that, or the people to deal with flankers that the defense have. But right now, Kurzweil and Bilbo's Wagons are winning those duels. And if that's how it's going for the flankers battles, that's going to make it very difficult for May the Force be with you to push up. Got a good group on the front line. Southern starting to move in for some flank. Dark Flyers gets 1, gets 2, smacking in onto the Roadhog. We've got a Zarya ultimate comboed up with Pharah. Gets 2, Pharah gets a 3rd, Pharah gets a 4th, but they didn't get the Mercy, and Mercy brings them back up. There's only the Mercy down on the defense. That leaves 4 people up remaining. Lucio ultimates blocking out a lot more damage while this skirmish is continuing to take place. It's going to buy a lot more time as Kurzweil and Bilbo continue to charge up that ultimate, have their own healing to begin with. Because there's a lot of healing that you're looking at from the defense here. So that's one of the big things you're trying to look to cut through on. This isn't League of Legends. You don't have grievous wounds as a mechanic. So you gotta, instead of just trying to play out this, you know, skirmish, whittle them down kind of game, you gotta burst them. You know, take out the healers, take them out as quickly and as fast as you can. That requires a lot more aiming and, you know, being able to hit those targets quickly, being able to target select, being able to get onto the Mercy so you can't bring 3 or 4 people back up after a beautiful combo, because it just negates it. You know, that's one of the really powerful strengths of healing, is it works well against teams that are just looking to skirmish to push themselves back out. You need to have that all-in capability. Darkflyer trying to go in deep. Bilbo's Wagons just poking him out from behind. We've got a lot more skirmishes in. Southern hits the ultimate onto the Roadhog. Roadhog's taken out. Got 2 for 2 at this point, and now defensive mercy. Ultimate bringing one back, but taken out in the process. Looking to fight. We've got a great Zarya ultimate, but no follow-up from the rest of the team. Even Zarya was off to the side, trying to avoid being shot and surge shot, knocking the offenses back off from the point. Doing a lot of damage out to the side. Steve's Blaze tries to go into the air, doesn't quite make it. Lots of people taken down, but now Mercy on the offense, bringing up 4 people. This is the game of the Mercy. I'll be surprised if it's not one of these 2 Mercies getting play of the game this day. Doing a lot of damage, knocking people out to the side. We've got 6 up on the defense, just 4 up for the offense. We're still fighting for that point. Looks like Steve's gone big, trying to knock people out to the side, trying to get that point pushed by a little bit more time, but no, gets trapped in his own cage with the Junkrat ultimate. Junkrat isn't even taken out there. And after a brutal little scrabble there, defense manages to hold before they can get into the second point. Phenomenal defense played there by Pharahdise Mei. Yep, called it. We got a Mercy with play of the game. It's Zitayo on the defense. So let's see. This is right after Zarya ultimates, Pharah ultimates, gets 1 more, gets 2 more. She comes in, 4-man ultimate from the defense. And one of the things there that's really important is, you know, you hear that Zarya ultimate go down. You know they have a lot of people pushing. Yeah, you can be healing from the side. But being able to fly, because you can fly the spirits of your fallen allies, bringing 4 people up. That could have been a push through if the flankers from the offenses managed to take down that Mercy time, but they didn't. So Pharahdise Mei with the solid hold on defense take the first half of the map, and now we'll be switching it up. Pharahdise Mei will be on the offense. May the force be with you. Will be on the defense.
Prepare to
Let's see who can take it this time. To both teams now. 30 more seconds to decide their heroes, then another minute to get set up on the first point or wherever they're deciding to hold. And that is the first time I've seen that fall back to the second point. Defense works so well. Most of the time, people who try that end up just getting rolled pretty quickly. So Pharahdise Mei able to handle that. So it looks like we're starting to get our team selected out. So on the offense, looks like we're going to be running a pretty similar composition to last time. Bilbo Swaggins and Kurzweil both on those soldiers still. Sir Chop on Roadhog, CTO still on the Mercy. B-Man switching over to the Reinhardt and NMD on the Lucio. Now on the defense, Steve still trying to make up his mind. For the rest of the people, we've got Aiden on Mercy, Brizzle on Roadhog. Southern still deciding if he likes that Tracer. Darkfire and Reinhardt.
My tactical visor is charging.
Junkrat and Steve
My
making up
ultimate
his
is
mind,
charging.
going with the Soldier 76. So it looks like we will have
My
another
ultimate is
skirmish
charging.
style
My
point hold.
ultimate is charging.
You weren't all bad.
I do like this defensive composition. Junkrat and Soldier 76 really good at doing a lot of damage.
Get the payload moving.
Really used against some of the flankers that you'll occasionally see. Tracer I'm a little bit unsure about, but it seems that's what Southern likes to play, so let's see what kind of effect they can use it to. On the offense though, we've got a pretty straightforward death ball, group them up together. So hopefully once the defense notices this, they can switch over to a couple more heroes that really work well against compositions that do like to group. You know, characters like Zarya. Junkrat works particularly well, so it's good to have that. Pharah, really anyone with heavy AoE ultimates can be strong at disrupting that kind of death ball composition. But instead, Bilbo Swaggins and Roadhog looking to just get some harassment down onto the side while Reinhardt is continuing to push in. Southern getting a lot of harassment down onto the big man. But goes in into melee range before having to bop back out. Got a lot of people low on both sides. Disengage is starting to happening. Mercies are doing their best to top everybody off. Still no one's dying in there. No, never mind. I spoke too soon. 1 for 1, 2 for 1. It looks like that's going to be it for now. But Southern trying to get some grass and make it more. Ends up just trading her own life. D-Man smacking some people around, and this card will finally be pushing into the first point. There we have it with 3:47 on the clock. finish added. Now we are pushing in for that second point. Reinhardt's shield providing a lot of protection so that Soldier 76 and Lucio can just keep poking from behind. Southern trying to get a lot of harassment down. However, there's just enough in the back line that she gets taken out before too long. Lucio finally getting caught out by the Roadhog. Taken out, but Surge Shop going down.
Online.
Shooting everybody out along with the help of both of those soldiers popping their ultimates. And the second point
Heroes
will
never
be
die
taken.
for a price.
So they now have captured more points. That is effectively the game. See if they're going to keep playing for this. No, it looks like the defense has just completely given up. They're going to let this cart roll through. They know as soon as that second point was taken, it was over. We're back to the lobby. Pharahdise Mei, by taking that second point, they made it further. We don't know now, though, if it's a 2v1 or 2-0. Could have been a 2-0. Anyways, thank you for tuning in this evening. This has been Studio Rumble. This is Gabby Rainbow Pie Gibson, shoutcasting for you. Signing off.